the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Air Force Falcons, taking on last year's national champions, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Air Force.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Snags the quick throw. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining. Some yardage.
There you go. I love to see that fullback get involved. Take advantage of the defense, sometimes forgetting the fullback. Defenders rarely see offenses that look for the fullback out of the backfield, and here it pays off for a first down.
First down and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks an open space. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try to run it with the option. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, the scouting report says these guys like to mix in some option, and here it is early in this game, and they're trying to establish it. Nice pitch here in a big game for the offense.
The Falcons will have first and 10 here. Send the back in motion. Toss play to the outside. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They're going to run the option. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaks loose at the 40. Brought down after a big gain in the first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
What a run and a pickup for this offense. This all starts with a great read by the quarterback. Saw the defender coming in, just knew this was not the time to keep it, and he does a good job of getting into one of his playmakers, and boy, does he make a big play.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the option play. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
That's a great read here by this quarterback to be able to get the ball out to his back and let him do the work. And you know this defense now, next time they see the same formation, probably going to be aware of the pitch. Won't be surprised if the quarterback keeps it himself for a big gain as well.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on third down in the red zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's bringing it back. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. tackle. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They'll run the option. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll toss it to the back. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Out past the 30. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The outstate offense goes back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The offense now operating in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Appalachian State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Love. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
They'll try the option play here. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, Falcons. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks loose at the 40. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. The quarterback looks to his right. He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Ball handed off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown. Outstate. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? On the move now. The sure hands. It's low. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in his game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Important second down play coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on third down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a fourth down.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Makes the grab. It's Valentine. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Looking to throw it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The shotgun running play call. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the extra point was up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll try to run it with the option. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaking free at the 35. QB in the clear now. The 20. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Receiver in motion now. The back's got it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Falcons will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The App State offense goes back on the field. passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. It's a shotgun run call. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The ball is picked off. He can go. Touchdown, Falcons. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start the 25. The Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. They'll give it to the running back. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here's a throw underneath the back. They'll bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards in the 1st down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He gets loose. As the first down is still going. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And he's blocked down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Very efficient on 3rd down, and now it's first down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now here's the toss play. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Bootleg looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, then he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
First and 10 play coming up. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Has the first down and more. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
The Falcons begin a new series here, first and 10. They're going to run the option. Quarterback keeps the football. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. They're able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's an option look. QB decides to keep it here. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Appalachian State has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. On the run here. Lets it go. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Second down play coming up. And the back now goes in motion. Here's the option play. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. They feed the fullback this time. Pointing toward the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. The comeback is on. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The App State offense goes back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down and distances. This guy's just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, App State.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Here comes a handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First down and 10 now. chewing clock with the running game. Got the first down and still motoring. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. In the clear at the 25. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. They're going to run it here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, App State. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Falcons' offense is on the field now. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Third down after that running play. They'll run the option. And the Falcons pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The Falcons line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
We give it to the big fullback here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Brings up third down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the quarterback dropping back. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he throws his third interception of the day. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense in a great position here at 2nd and 1. It's desperation time for this defense to somehow make a play. The shotgun handoff here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.